What's going on, everybody? TFG Aviation Vlogs here, and today, guys, I have another model airport update for you guys. And as you guys can tell by the title and thumbnail, I'll be doing a Pittsburgh airport update. And this was requested by Silly Squirrel, so everyone do go and subscribe to him. Link to his channel will be in the description. And before I get started, I have one thing to say, and then I made a decision. So the first thing that I have to say is that in my last video, it was kind of a gaming video. I know, totally out of my league, but I did it just for the laughs and giggles. I probably will not be making another one because that did not do very good, and it was kind of hard to edit. It took me like 3 hours to edit, probably. I will not be, or Retired Reviews Tuesdays ended 2 weeks ago, and I forgot to say in the last episode that would be the last episode. So that was kind of my fault, even though I kept saying after that I was going to do another one. I don't really know why I kept saying that. I've just been really busy lately, and then also the decision that I've made is that if you guys have not noticed, probably in the last month of January I did I did monetize all my videos. You guys may have noticed that, and I'm not sure, but I've decided that because you guys are the ones who are viewing my videos and basically giving me ad revenue, for the first $100 that I make from these videos, which probably is going to take a good 6 months to do all, you guys can request models and I will buy them with the money. So basically, it's kind of like, it's not really me giving back to you guys, but it kind of is, because I know I've been kind of, not doing very good on buying models and getting the new and improved stuff. So I thought that I'd let you guys choose which models I'd get, because probably if I wouldn't have said that, I probably would just end up using it on something else. I don't know, whatever else I spend my money on. But they can be in 1 to 400 or in 1 to 200. And don't request anything yet because it's going to be quite a while. But I'll make a whole video about that when it does happen in about probably 6 months. But yeah, guys, that is all I have to say. But actually, one more thing. If you guys do want to see any model airports or any model reviews, just comment them down below, and I will obviously make them for you guys and give you guys a shout out. But don't expect the airport updates out for about another month. It's probably give me a month to get them out because I've just been super busy, and they take a while to make and upload and all that stuff. But for the reviews, I'm trying to get them out as fast as possible. I'm gonna be doing one in a couple days, just don't know, or in the next couple days, I just don't know when. But anyway, yeah, let's get right into the airport update. Okay, guys, so I didn't say much about this airport, but Pittsburgh is actually not a bad-sized airport. But I decided to do it on the smaller map just because I don't really know why. I was kind of down to like if I should wait until I finish the bigger map, which I honestly have no clue when it's going to be. But also, yes, this may look a little cramped on the taxiways, but it's not as bad as what it's been before. But yeah, I just want to say that. So anyway, starting off, we have a United Airlines 737-800 just about to pull onto the runway, and this guy will be making his way down to Denver, Colorado. Next up, and second in line for departure, is a American Airlines 737-800, and this guy will be making his way down to, we'll send him to Dallas-Fort Worth. Holding short of runway 27 as well as a Delta connection Embraer ERJ-175 in the sky is probably going to be heading out to, or is going to be heading out to Minneapolis in probably about 15 minutes is the wait time for him. Next up, we have a Delta Airlines 737-800, and this guy will also be heading out to Minneapolis-St. Paul, and he is currently taxiing to the runway. Next up, we have a Delta Connection Bombardier CRJ-200, and this guy will be making his way up to New York JFK, and he's obviously en route to runway 27. Just exiting the runway is a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Nevada Battleborn livery, and this guy just came in from Orlando, Florida. Just lifting off right here is a FedEx MD-10-30, and this guy is just left the runway and will be making his way up to Newark. Taxiing to runway 27 is a Frontier Airways Airbus A321, and I don't know if you can see it, but it is in Courtney the Cougar, and this guy is taxiing to runway 27 for a departure to Las Vegas, Nevada. Taxiing to the American gates is an American Airlines Airbus A319, and this guy just came in from Philadelphia. He just came in from Dallas-Fort Worth. Next up, we have yet again another American Airlines Airbus A319, and this guy is taxiing to runway 27 for a departure to Phoenix Sky Harbor. Next up, we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the New Mexico 1 livery, taxiing to runway 27 for a departure to Los Angeles, California. We have a JetBlue Airways Airbus A321 in the Prism's tail, and this guy just pushed back and is currently en route to runway 27 and he'll be making his way down to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Here we have a Southwest Airlines 737-300 in the Arizona 1 livery, and this guy will be taxiing to runway 27 for a departure to Houston Hobby. Just pushing back is an Allegiant MD-80, and this guy is pushing back for a flight down to St. Petersburg, Florida. Alright, so taxiing actually to the Delta gates is a Delta Airlines McDonnell Douglas MD-90, and this guy just came in from Detroit, Michigan. Last but not least, for the taxiways, is an American Airlines 737-800 in the TWA Retro livery, and this guy will be making his way out to Chicago O'Hare, which is actually a seasonal route. Our first aircraft for the terminal is a Delta Airlines Airbus A330-200, and this guy is getting the aircraft clean and flight attendants on board, and this guy's actually going to be taking the seasonal service down to, or over to Paris Charles de Gaulle, and I assume this is probably on 763 or 4, but I decided to throw in the 332 because he hasn't been in an airport update for quite a while. Next up, we have a Delta Airlines Airbus A321 getting fueled, and you can not really see, but there is a tug, in front of him, and he's going to just get his fuel on board, and then he'll be pushing back in about a half hour for his flight down to Atlanta. Starting off with the United gates, we have a United Airlines 757-300, and this guy is getting catered also and is getting baggage on board, and this guy will be making his way over to San Francisco, and I know this is probably on a 752, but once again I don't have it, or not once again, but I do not have a 752, and I thought the 753 would look cooler than like a 738, so that's what I decided to put it on. Blech, and that's what I decided to put on it to do the route. Sounds better. Next up, we have a United Airlines Airbus A319, and this guy is getting cleaned and getting flight attendants on board, and he'll be making his way out to Chicago O'Hare in about an hour and 15 minutes. Here we have an American Airlines Embraer ERJ-190, and this guy is just pushing back for his flight. Hang on, wait, American. His flight to Philadelphia. Here we have an American Airlines 767-300, and he is getting cargo on board, and he'll be making his way down to Cancun, Mexico, which once again is a seasonal service. I've included a lot of seasonal service routes just because I think some of them are probably in season. I don't know. I do not know that for a fact though. And now we start off with the Southwest gates, and we will start off with the Southwest Airlines 737-700 in the Triple Crown livery, and he's getting fuel on board for his flight to St. Louis. Here we have a Southwest Airlines 737-800, and this guy is getting luggage deboarded, and he just came in from Baltimore. Here we have a JetBlue Airways Airbus A320, and this guy's getting catered for his flight. Oh, and by the way, if you guys couldn't tell, this in the Boston Red Sox tail, and he'll be making his way up to none other than Boston Logan International Airport. Here we have a Frontier Airbus A321 in Out of the Owl, and this guy is getting the aircraft clean, and he'll be making his way out to Orlando in about an hour and 15 minutes. Here we have a UPS 767-300F getting pilots on board and getting cargo loaded up, and this guy will make his way out to actually we'll send him to Philadelphia, a short flight over to Philadelphia. Here we have an American Eagle Embraer ERJ-170, and this guy is getting passengers on board for a flight to Raleigh-Durham. And guys, if you guys cannot tell, I kind of made a little regional jet section just because I didn't want to have them on the terminal, so that's what we're taking a look at right now. Behind that American Eagle E170, we have a Delta Connection Bombardier CRJ-700, and this guy just came in from New York LaGuardia, and literally just came in about 2 minutes ago, and hasn't even started the deboarding process yet. Last but not least, guys, we have a United Express Embraer ERJ-145, and this guy's just about ready to get pushed back for Washington Dulles. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for this airport update. I hope you guys did go on to enjoy it. If you guys did enjoy it, do remember to hit that like button, and if you guys are new to my channel and do enjoy my content, please hit that subscribe button. Add me on Snapchat at GeminiJets1272, and follow me on Instagram at GeminiJets1272, and see you guys in my next video.
Come back to the Most High God.